Kia ora, and welcome to Tuesday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect New Zealand. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz. And today we lead with news the US-Iran deal is being viewed with relief by financial markets, but commodity markets are less enthusiastic. Commodity prices are expected to remain higher than they were in February, before the US and Israel attacked Iran, even after this latest deal to end the war, as it will take months for risk premiums to retreat and give breathing space to commodity importing economies. However, first today, American manufacturing output stalled in May from April to be 1.4% higher than year-ago levels and a lower improvement than expected. Also coming in weaker than expected was the June factory survey for the New York region, although they did report a small rise in new orders. The pace of input cost increases remains very elevated, however. Meanwhile, the NAHB survey of house builders in the US was little changed in June, remaining weak on affordability concerns. In Canada, May housing starts dipped from the prior month but remain high on an historic basis. Canada also said its April industrial production was strong, with manufacturing sales up 4.2% following a 3.4% rise in March. Sales rose in 17 of the 21 subsectors, led by fuel products and food subsectors. India said its exports rose to $45.2 billion in May, a record high for them and 18% above the May 2025 level. After 3 months of declines, industrial production rose in April in the EU in a better-than-expected result, even if the rise was quite minor. And France is facing US pressure for attempting to get US tech giants to pay some tax on their French operations. Big Tech has weaponized its support of the US president to try and avoid France's 3% digital services tax. Even that is too much for them. Relying on US tech is risky, and those risks got larger with the US banning key Anthropic products from export. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 4.46%, down 3 basis points from yesterday at this time. And the price of gold recovered further, up $99 from yesterday at $4,321 an ounce. Silver's up $2.50 at $70 an ounce. But oil prices are down $4.50 from yesterday at just under $80.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just over $83 a barrel. However, Hormuz transits are still minimal, with no significant movements of crude or product tankers overnight. The US went to war with Iran because they would not negotiate their surrender. Now Trump claims peace based on a negotiation with a regime he cannot defeat or control. Likely the worst deal ever. What could possibly go wrong? The Kiwi dollar is unchanged from this time yesterday at just on 58.3 US cents. Against the Aussie, we're down 40 basis points at 82.4 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're down 10 basis points at just under 50.3 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just under 61.9, which is down 10 basis points from yesterday. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $66,868 and up 5.1% from yesterday. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been moderate at just under plus or minus 2.9%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. We'll do this again tomorrow.